treat you good!
Hey, Jared here, rockarachi.com and 98.7fm.com. 30 Seconds to Mars, another Jared, a more famous Jared.
Well, let's just set it straight. You can let everybody know you're finally the person who inspired your name.
Right, but I'm Jared, and so are you.
J-A-R-D, yes.
Right.
J-A-R-D.
Right. You're also, which is great.
Give me an elbow, buddy.
Come on. But wait, I mean, should we talk about other Jared discriminations? The people that are J-A-R-R-O-D?
In England, I think the biggest discrimination because a lot of people can't say Jared. Have you been to England?
Absolutely.
They say Gerard.
Right, Gerard.
Gerard.
Or in Germany, they just completely
Gerard.
Destroy it.
In Germany, they say Jolly.
Yes, they make it much longer.
Just like that. Just like that.
Thanks so much for taking time out, Jared. I know that you're a bit under the weather, and
I'm as sick as a dog.
Yeah.
That's why I gave you an elbow.
I better not catch it again, by the way.
I've been hacking up a lung for many weeks, too many weeks.
Well, this kind of opens up a question that I was going to ask, but I think a lot of
don't have a TV.
No, besides the TV test that we did before the interview. A lot of people don't understand, when they're watching performers and bands, sometimes you've got to go through something like this, right? The fans don't always know that you guys are feeling like complete ass on stage.
Yes.
I mean,
it happens. I mean, when you're on the road month after month, week after week,
year after year,
right?
You do come into contact with quite a few people and quite a few viruses. So it just happens. Maybe when I'm 60, I'll have a great immune system because I'll have gotten everything.
Do you have kids? Either one of you guys have kids?
No.
A lot. I just I'm not sure what their names are.
They're in a different country.
They're out there somewhere.
Let's go straight to Mars trivia.
Let's get to it.
Okay. Do you know a lot about Mars?
Moves down. Huh?
She is.
She's.
You're talking about my wife like that. It's a little strange.
I don't mean those moves. I mean.
Hey, settle down.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Okay, I'm sweating.
I don't want to go.
Uncomfortable.
All right, I'm going to start with an easy Mars trivia question for you. Okay. True or false?
True.
Jesus Christ, dude! Come on. Scientists have concluded that life doesn't exist on Mars. True or false?
False.
All right, you guys. I'm going to move to going. That is absolutely correct. The first spacecraft to Mars was called Mars 1 in 1962.
Can't confirm or deny this.
For some reason, I think it's false because it just sounds really, really uninspired.
False is the right answer. It was actually the Mariner 4 in 1965.
The lesson here, kids, is go with the gut.
Yeah,
Right.
nerds don't name something Mars 1. It has to be something.
That's a good point.
One more. Mars can be easily spotted with the naked eye at night.
Yeah,
That is true.
that's very true.
And that is also correct. All right. So 3 for 3 with 30 seconds to Mars.
Really? You don't have any more?
I got one more. I got a hard one that you'll never get. You'll never
Okay.
get.
Oh, don't be so sure. Mr. Trivia over here gets them all.
Okay. Are you ready? Olympus Mons is the largest known volcano in the solar system.
Olympus Mons.
Yeah.
It's the largest known volcano in the solar system.
You just
Something
popped
about
up a peak over.
Jupiter makes isn't there there's something going on Io or Jupiter or something like that.
But Mars also has that enormous volcano.
Yeah, Olympus.
But is it called that?
Well, I wouldn't call it a volcano because there's no active volcano
Right.
on
right.
Mars.
This is like a UN.
Yeah.
This is like a UN summit going
So
on.
I don't think there's a volcano. Maybe there's what could have been a volcano at one time.
But we need to come back to the root of the question, which is Olympus Mons actually the largest volcano in the solar system?
Right. It's just a true or false, guys.
We might have to come back to you on this one.
Are we skipping that? Do we need to phone a friend? Can we phone a friend?
We can phone our friends.
Can I just use my BlackBerry?
Sure.
I call
Is that in the rules?
I call Barack Obama.
You won't know that.
You say true.
It sounds really massive.
Hey guy.
Yes.
How you doing?
How you
Oh,
doing?
look who it is!
Oh.
You want me to slide over here?
Yeah.
Come on.
Sit on my lap.
All right, let's do it.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Good old Shannon. Oh, here we are, nice and cozy.
You missed the 30 seconds to Mars trivia contest.
How about this?
Yeah.
Just answer, true or false. Just pick. Just pick. Let's see what happens.
I think it's going to be false.
Wrong. Damn. True. We stumped 30 seconds to Mars. Okay.
It's all right because being wrong is always a good thing.
It's
because
freedom.
you learn something. Failure is your friend. Remember that.
Have you guys been to the penthouse before?
No.
We've been in quite a few penthouses,
Not this
but not this one. Although it does seem
Actually,
This
I have
room
a friend that
is
lived. No.
familiar.
Actually, I've been in this room. A friend,
Have-
she
have
lived
you?
here. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Any story? Any? No? Okay, we won't go there. I gotta ask at least one serious question.
Good luck.
Okay, good luck.
Here we go.
Listen, so for those of us that have followed your career, right, from the beginning, this isn't a situation where some people think that you guys have catapulted to success. You guys really paid your dues and done it the hard way. Can you comment a little bit about that? It's not like that you have a famous lead singer.
It's been a great, couple of decades
Yeah.
for us, and it's been a long, slow, steady, fun climb of this wonderful mountain of
Agreed.
experiences. It's been really cool. I'm really grateful for it, and I wouldn't have had it any other way, and I think these guys would agree.
Completely concur.
Right on.
Do you think about legacy at all? About like,
No,
does that
no,
word
no,
mean anything right now?
Not at all. I don't think none of us really think, but we try to live as much in the moment. We're not so concerned with yesterday or even that much tomorrow. That'll work itself out.
Okay, last question, then I get you guys on the road. It's our Ford Tough Question of the Night.
Will I treat you good?
30 seconds, right? Your house is on fire, and you've got 30 seconds to run back in. Your family and your pets, everybody's safe. What do you go back in and grab?
Almond milk.
Almond milk,
Shampoo horn.
shampoo horn.
Don't ask.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's a combination between a shoehorn and shampoo leaves, which only grow this season in Ecuador.
Thank you.
Wow.
I would say I'd have to grab my blender.
Oh, okay.
He likes smoothies.
We are 30 Seconds to Mars, and you're watching Rockarazzi, the hottest couple in television.
Thanks, man.
It's been
I appreciate
life.
it. We have a 1-year-old, so we're psyched.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You guys should try it.
What's his name?
His name is Brighton.
All right, nice name.
Yeah,
Very
thanks.
cool.
Thanks.
Will I treat you good?